So recently, President Muhammadu Buhari received the country's share of the coronavirus herbal cure, COVID organics from Madagascar. According to reports, the few countries have received their own supplies, and Nigeria is to pay 170,000 euros to Madagascar for the drug. Now, joining us is the Director General of NAFDAC, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye. Good morning, madam. Are you there?
I'm here. Good morning. It's good to be here with you.
Yes, good to have you. So, have you seen this COVID organics yet? Have you received it, or still with the presidency?
It's still with the Ministry of Health. I believe they will be sending it to us very soon. So we're expecting the samples.
In your view, how long would it take for us to know exactly the content of this drink?
From the time that we get it, I think it will take NAFDAC maybe about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because we have to check the toxicity, we have to check the microbial content, and when you are doing toxicity, it's time bound.
Why aren't we asking for the clinical trials of determining why this drug works, why we're receiving the drug now and then doing the trials ourselves?
Actually, it's a good question that you ask. The Madagascar COVID organics, I was made to understand that it has a plant called Artemisia. And we have Artemisia in Nigeria, and plus other medicinal plants that is anti-malaria. Artemisia is anti-malaria plant. I believe that it's better for us to spend the money for clinical trials on our own products than to spend that money on the COVID organics. Yeah. That doesn't mean that we will not check the safety in NAFDAC. We will do all the due diligence.
There are rumors that we actually paid for this drug 170,000 euros. I don't know if that is true. If it, I would have thought we should just maybe get one bottle instead of buying it when we're not even sure it works. That is one. And two, if we find out that it works, can we volunteer? Can human beings volunteer? In case I get Koro, can I just have one bottle? Can I volunteer?
Actually, it's a good question you're asking, but for clinical trial, it has to be a well-designed experiment because it's an experiment. People can volunteer, but when you are testing for COVID, that person must have COVID. Because you would start with the viral load and see, and then follow up, and with other things that will need to be observed, and follow up with time when this drug is being used on that particular set of patients.
Well, recently, it's just been reported that Madagascar reported its first death from COVID. Would you say your confidence, or Nigeria's confidence in this drug has waned since the report of one person dying from COVID in Madagascar?
I heard about that also. You know, the way this COVID disease works, sometimes it may be because of an underlying disease condition, but one death out of hundreds of people that already had it before, I don't think it's too bad.
Something is confusing me because everyone keeps saying, oh, there is no cure for COVID, there's no cure for COVID, but they go in with Koro and they come out negative. Maybe that means they have had cure now. That means they cured them.
You see, you are actually very correct in the sense that somebody goes with Koro and comes out clean without Koro. That is why this is a clinical trial treatment. It depends on the number of people. For example, if you have 100 people that go in and only 30 people come out cured, in quote, it is not significant statistically. But let's say 80 people come out cured, in quote, That is significant. So these are the data that are being accumulated. That, okay, how many actually came out cured or recovered, if I want to use that, recovered. So it is an ongoing trial treatment, and in 2 months, 3 months maximum, we'll probably get a definitive conclusion or inference, if I may use that, about chloroquine or hydroxychloroquine. So it's the same thing with any clinical trial treatment. The fact that it works for one person, it may not work for another person.
Right.